Welcome back to Good Morning Arizona. It's 7:53, and yeah, come out from behind the ghost here, Debbie. We got to see you. Debbie Hernandez is here with Home Depot, and we are making some spooky things for Halloween.
Yes, these are fun, inexpensive ghosts, and you can use them indoor. We're going to show you an indoor version and an outdoor version. And the first one I'm going to talk about is this one here. And this can be any size you want. So I've got one here, and then this one is a little bit of a larger scale. And what you're going to use for this, the materials you need is poultry netting, which everybody knows is chicken wire.
Chicken wire, okay.
And then you're going to need cheesecloth. But for the head, we're using a light globe from our electrical department. All very inexpensive materials. And then we're going to need cheesecloth and gloves.
Yes.
Very important.
That chicken wire will get you.
Tough hands, yes, but gloves always make it easier. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut with tin snips, like this, a piece off the roll. And depending on how big you want it is going to depend on what size piece.
Okay.
So if you want something like this, that was about a 2-foot by 3-foot section. This one's a little bigger, about a 4-foot, 5-foot, to make it how big you want it. And then we're going to wrap it around in a cylinder fashion. Now, to make it ghost-like, you're going to want to wrap it tighter at the top and a little looser at the bottom to give you almost a triangle type shape. And then you're going to gather at the neck really tight.
Okay.
Not like you're choking it, but like you're choking it. And then we're going to put the globe on there. And this is just packing tape.
Yeah. Okay.
You can use duct tape, packing tape, something that
because
has
you
a
won't
good
see that.
stick to it.
Yeah.
You will not see that. And then when molding it, as you can see on the one I already made, I put some shoulders in it. And you can obviously make whatever shape you want, but sometimes a little shape underneath gives it a better shape on the outside. Now, when you look at the chicken wire on the outside, at the ends you're going to have little clip points, and this is what you're going to use to attach it around.
Perfect.
So you just bend it like so, all the way down.
How did you think of this, Debbie?
You know, that mind of mine. And
you just wander the aisles of Home Depot and think, what can I make for Halloween?
That's it. And then at the bottom, you can wrap it up like so it gives it a nice, stable setting point.
Yeah.
And for this one, this is more of a tabletop one. So this is used with a 2-liter bottle. You're going to just remove the label so it's clear. I put some water in here. You could put sand in there. You can put whatever you want.
Something to stabilize it, yeah.
Then you're going to take your light bulb, and I'm going to take my gloves off just so I can work this better, and the packing tape. And we're just going to, this sets right in here.
Okay.
And you can hold that. And we're just going to wrap this around.
Okay.
Like so. And once you get it nice and taut, you're going to be ready to drape all your cheesecloth. And so this is something, after you get the shape together, in the next segment we're going to talk about how to make it an actual ghost. But this is, I just go around enough times, far enough up and far enough down to make it really nice and sturdy. And then we're going to just cut that piece off. I would use my teeth, but since we're on TV, we're not going to do that.
Right.
And don't tell my dentist. Okay, so now you have a beautiful shape to start your next ghost.
Okay.
So between these two, you can decide, do you want it outside or inside? Okay. Then we're going to use glue and cheesecloth, and that's at around 9:20.
Perfect. All right, we'll see you back then. We'll finish up our Halloween project.
Sounds
Thanks,
good.
Debbie.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll be right back with more Good Morning Arizona.
Debbie, you are so scary.
I am, of course. Whoop. You want to turn the light on? There we go.
Ooh, there we go. I can kind of see you. No one can even see me. I wish this was real life where I could just be invisible sometimes. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, now you caught me. My microphone's in the
This
hot
is
place.
what we're making this week.
How do we do it?
Well,
you made me glove up and all. So.
I know. We're going to put those to use. So just to recap
Yes.
the beginning of this, to make the body of the ghosts, for the large one for outdoors, I used poultry netting or chicken wire, molded it into kind of just a cylinder and a shape of a body of a ghost, and a light globe from a ceiling fixture, light fixture, taped that around. And then for the one that for indoors, just a 2-liter bottle,
Oh, wow.
a light bulb, large round light bulb. You could also use a 4-inch styrofoam ball if you wanted. Tape it, and then you're ready to go.
So easy. Why do you have
easy.
water in it?
For weight. And you could use sand or water,
Okay.
this, whatever's easiest. Once you're done getting your body together, you're gonna drape it with cheesecloth. So what you're gonna use for that is cheesecloth, obviously.
Yes.
Elmer's glue or Mod Podge also. You can use either one. And the ratio is gonna be 2 parts water to 1 part glue or Mod Podge. The more stiff you want the cheesecloth, the more glue you're gonna use. So like, for example, this one is much stiffer, and this one is a little looser. It's still stiff, but it's a little looser. So
And I like the lights you have underneath.
Exactly. So either one, if you want the real stiff one and you want to remove this and hang them from a tree or something outside, then you won't have a place for the lights inside. So there's options. But if you're going to do this, our cheesecloth comes in a package like this, and it's 4 yards of cheesecloth. And for this one, you can use 1 package or 2 if you want it really full. And it comes in a long length like this, and then really long. So I cut this into 3 sections for the smaller one. And then you're going to mix up your solution, and you can see in here how white that gets.
Looks like milk.
It looks like milk.
Don't
and
drink
then you're gonna take, I like to hold it on the ends. So here, hold that end and then hold this end, and then crumple it together. And then this way, when it comes out, you have some control. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna dip it in here, like so, and get it all saturated. And then you're gonna squeeze it out, and then you can go next. And I don't squeeze it all the way out because I want some moisture.
Okay.
Then you have to just separate and get it nice and if you the weight of the glue is gonna actually help you separate it. And then once you get it all separated, you're gonna drape onto the body. Now, when you're cutting your cheesecloth, you wanna make sure to kind of just measure it up and over to the bottom with a little draping at the bottom. So here we go. Now I'm gonna take this from the middle and just go like this. And I like to pull it out.
Like a bride's dress.
Exactly.
The train.
We're going to pull it out, and as it's drying, you can crumple this up a little, and then you're going to go the opposite way, exactly. Very good. And you're just gonna keep layering it. There we go.
Cool.
And if it's scrunchy, it doesn't matter because you can see the cheesecloth, a ghost obviously isn't perfect. So we wanna just make sure everything, now you can see through this as of now.
Yeah.
So a few more layers is gonna be what we wanna do.
How many layers did you use
And
for this one?
That's one whole bag,
Okay.
which is probably about 6 or 7 layers, but you saw we did 2 pretty quickly. You're just gonna keep draping it until you have your ultimate goal. Pull out the edges, and then you're just going to let it dry about 24 hours. Here in Arizona, if you put it outside, it'll dry a little quicker.
Yes.
And then I like to add a little embellishments. So you can see I just used a Sharpie to draw the eyes and the nose. You can use felt circles, you can use construction paper, whatever is easy for you.
And you have all the information where?
On the website at azfamily.com, YouTube, Home Depot Debbie Facebook page, and Instagram, Twitter.
And Venmo.
And Venmo. I was just going to say, if you want a girl ghost, you could put a little bow on
a little
there.
wig.
And don't forget
Yes.
the light. We want to make sure at night you have the light, and Alex is going to turn down the lights.
Turn down the lights, all right.
And we're going to have...
Ooh, there it is. Debbie, thank you. You've
Thank
done it again.
you.
We'll be right back, Arizona. Stay with us.
All right.